This is IGN. Pokemon Pokopia becomes the highest-rated Pokemon game of all time. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, Frozen star Kristen Bell has played down a report that claims she was set to pocket $60 million for voicing Princess Anna in Frozen 3 and 4, while acknowledging she still paid, quote, very well overall for the blockbuster Disney franchise. Bell portrays Princess and later Queen Anna in the Frozen franchise, which so far consists of 2 feature films and an array of other spin-offs. 2 more movies are now in production, with Frozen 3 set for November 24, 2027, and Frozen 4 to follow after. Late last year, as the saga's cast recorded Frozen 3's dialogue, a report published by The Wrap claimed that Bell was set to earn an enormous $60 million for the 2 films, via an upfront lump sum as well as further awards tied to each movie's box office performance. The same amount was reportedly set to be paid to both Idina Menzel and Josh Gad, who play Anna's sister Elsa and her snowman sidekick Olaf. Now, however, Bell has suggested this figure was, quote, misreported. Bell was reportedly paid $15 million for Frozen 2, so an increase to $30 million each for Frozen 3 and Frozen 4 would be a large leap, though you'd assume Disney would be keen to keep its cast happy as the franchise continues to be one of the company's most lucrative. Disney has high hopes for Frozen 3 following the breakout success of the franchise's original 2 films. The first Frozen earned $1.28 billion back in 2013, an amount then topped by Frozen 2's $1.45 billion run in 2019. And Blue Prince, one of 2025's best video games, got a surprise launch on Nintendo Switch 2 Tuesday. Nintendo confirmed the game's eShop shadow drop at the finale of its Indie World broadcast, capping off a spree of other announcements from smaller development teams and publishers. Originally launched in April 2025 for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S, Blue Prince is primarily the 8-year project of solo developer Tonda Ross. The game sees players assembling the blueprints of an ever-changing mansion each day, with progress slowly revealing hidden rooms, intricate mechanics, and an intriguing fantasy story. Revealing more about how the game unfolds would take away from the joy of discovering the layers to blueprints that playing the game provides. Suffice to say, though, that this indie puzzle roguelike is absolutely worth exploring if you have not already, a perspective shared by the game's numerous glowing reviews and Game of the Year accolades. We've gathered all the announcements from Tuesday's Nintendo Indie World Showcase at IGN.com to ensure you didn't miss a thing. Pokemon Pokopia has become the highest-rated Pokemon game of all time on Metacritic. The building and town simulator is sitting on a Metascore of 88 on Metacritic. That not only makes it one of the highest-reviewed games of the year so far, it's currently sitting alongside Mugenics, RPG Esoteric Ebb, and Resident Evil Requiem, but that also makes it the highest-rated Pokemon game ever. While Pokemon Y also has an 88 Metascore, Pokemon X has an 87, slightly lowering the average across both 2013 3DS games. That means Pokopia also pips Pokemon Moon, Pokemon Heart Gold, Pokemon Black, Pokemon White, Pokemon Soul Silver, and Pokemon Sun, all of which boast a very respectable Metacritic score of 87. Pokemon Pokopia sees you play as Ditto that is transformed to look like a human and must shape an empty land into a beautiful space for a variety of Pokemon. You'll learn new moves from Pokemon you meet to expand and create a paradise, collecting berries, rocks, and wood, as well as building furniture, growing vegetables in fields you've tilled, creating homes for Pokemon you meet, and more. IGN's Pokemon Pokopia review returned a 9 out of 10. We said, Pokemon Pokopia is an enjoyable, personality-packed building simulator set in a surprisingly deep world that is stuffed with fun things for its delightful Ditto protagonist to do and create. Wondering which Pokemon you'll be able to live alongside? Check out our list of all the Pokemon in Pokopia at IGN.com, and stay tuned to the IGN Pokopia wiki for more guides when Pokopia arrives on March 5th on Nintendo Switch 2. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson. And if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcast through the podcast service of your choice.